All right, let's go out west to talk about Andre Ethier. Has he ever lived up to his potential, Bernie?
Let me tell you why I wanted to talk about him today. His own manager, Don Mattingly, after the Dodgers Diamondback series, talking with reporters, said that Ethier is terribly frustrated. He is frustrated with the Dodgers. He's frustrated with the money situation. He's frustrated that they can't get help. But more than anything, he's frustrated that his hits aren't dropping in. His home runs are way, way down. His batting average is in the 290s. I think it's 299 at this point. He has really not become the big RBI guy, you're right, Butch, that people thought he was going to be. I always thought that Sherholtz of the Giants was going to become Ethier. But now I'm concerned about Ethier from a mental standpoint. The Dodgers are a train wreck. I just have to tell you, the clubhouse is a morgue. All these guys think about is what's going to happen, and to allow this to happen, this owner it's really sad for a storied franchise like the Dodgers, and the commissioner's trying to do what he can do. But now you're taking a major league club into bankruptcy. There's a hearing, a result today from a judge about whose loan they're going to get. It's just a mess, and it's having an impact on the players. Kuroda, through his interpreter, said that he doesn't want to leave L.A., but he doesn't know if they're going to offer him any money. Kershaw is pitching lights out.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable.
He really is. The current comp to him is McNally from the Orioles, if you remember him.
I remember Dave McNally.
That's who they're saying he is now. Butch, I've said this before, and people think I'm nuts, but this guy could be Koufax before it's all said and done.
It's pretty high praise.
He gets better every start.
Well, I read an article this morning that said, stop waiting for Clayton Kershaw to be elite. He's there.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he begged to stay in that game last night to beat Lincecum. Well, it's something that a manager always goes through. You have to do what's best for your team. You got to know what's got left. And then he went out and got the job done in a 1-0 game by staying in the game.
He's in the mid-90s. Picture this. You're at the plate, okay? You play baseball. You know what this is like. The kid's in the mid-90s, and all of a sudden he throws a slider at you at 86, and you're looking for the heat. And then he takes even more off of it, and you say, there's no way. I don't need, I'm hurt. I have a hamstring. Get me out of there. I don't.
Bernie, did I ever tell you my claim to fame in baseball?
No.
Do you ever remember a kid by the name of Brian Ryder?
No, as a matter of fact, I don't.
Brian Ryder was a pitcher here in Massachusetts. He pitched for Shrewsbury High School. My high school was a factory. I was a bench player. I didn't play. We played in a state championship game out in Western Mass. This was 1978. And I pinch hit against Brian Ryder. Brian Ryder threw 94 miles an hour in high school, and the ball moved. So I came up to the plate to pinch hit. I tapped my hat. I stood up to the plate. I took the first pitch, which I never saw. All I heard it was hit the glove, and I heard the umpire say strike very vehemently. So I stepped back out, and I'll never forget two distinct images. One is I looked at my coach, and my manager was there on the bench and went like this, put his head down. So that gave me a vote of confidence. And the second one was I looked back at the catcher, and he looked up at me and went like this. Like, here comes a fastball, see what you can do with it. I swung at the second one. I have no idea where it was. It never came in. And then I swung at the third one. I was out. Brian Ryder was the principal who was traded by the New York Yankees to the Cincinnati Reds, if you go look it up on Baseball Reference, in the Ken Griffey Sr. deal that brought Ken Griffey to the New York Yankees. I struck out against him, Bernie. So that's my claim to fame.
You are famous. There's no question about it. I don't want to one-up you, but Steve Stone, I can remember a game. I faced him 4 times and saw 12 pitches. Figure it out, Butch.
That's not good math for you. That's not good math.